Hello, and welcome to this Art Palaver video. My name is Daryl Dickens, and I'm the publisher of Art Palaver. This video is on the 3 simple steps to making a living as a modern-day artist. And these are basically the 3 pillars that I've designed all my content on artpalaver.com around, and I think it's a good thing for artists to keep in mind as they're navigating their career. So let's dive right in. The first one is to focus on your art. It seems obvious and a given, but it's also easy to get distracted and spend too much time on other things, or maybe to jump into the marketplace before you spend enough time in your art. So the first thing you need to do to make a living as an artist is to spend a lot of time on your art, to focus on it, to get better at your craft, to get better as an artist, just to continually improve your art, to spend more time in the studio than anywhere else. Step 2 is to build an audience. Before sales can come, you really need to have an audience. So it's very important that you focus strictly on building an audience and not thinking about sales. Online, it means building up your various online presence wherever you choose it to be, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or any of the social networks. Kind of work on getting yourself out there. If you have a website or blog, focus on getting traffic to that, and just put sales out of your mind. Take that pressure of sales off. The real goal is to just build an audience, to connect with patrons and collectors and fans of your work, and to get a big increase in exposure. So if you've worked on your art, focused on that, and you've built an audience, the next thing you need to do is be ready for sales. Because if you've done the first 2, sales are going to naturally come. That's why I think doing the first 2 takes the stress off of worrying about sales. And by being ready for sales, I mean just basically be ready mentally for sales, and also be ready as far as the paperwork and the details you need for sales. Follow those 3 steps and you will make a living as an artist, but it is important that you follow them in order. So let's talk about each one a little bit further. Like I said, focus on your art. I cannot stress enough how this is the most important thing. I know we've all seen art out there that you can just tell the artist has not matured and is not quite ready to be in the marketplace. And the challenge there is if you enter the marketplace too early and you put yourself out there too early and you're not ready, you're often led with disappointment. People do not react to your art the way you think that they should, and this can be so discouraging that it sort of repels you out of the marketplace and you may never return. So make sure that your art is ready. That said, don't put it off too long. You have to sort of ease into it to build the confidence to get out into the marketplace. And then build an audience. Just as you're creeping out into the marketplace, getting your work out there, getting shows wherever you can, coffee shops, restaurants, building up your website, connecting with folks. Just continually work to build that audience. Be engaging. When people email you, email back. When people comment on your Facebook page, comment back. If you get a tweet, be sure to tweet back. Always let people know that you're listening and you care, that they're interacting with you and checking out your work. And then be ready for sales. Like I said, if you've done the first 2, sales are going to happen whether you want them to or not. Because if your work is good and your audience is growing and has gotten to a point, that part of that audience is going to want to buy your work. That's just a fact, so be ready for it. And again, this has been Daryl Dickens. This has been a brief video on the fundamentals of making a living as an artist, and those are the 3 pillars that I have for Art Palaver. Thanks for watching.